the true Word. God had wrote it. And it was with Moses. Notice, it was with Moses. And was ready to be manifested. He was the Word to them. He was the living Word. He had veiled Himself. Moses had to put a veil over his own face. Why? He was that Word. Amen. Until that Word was made known, Moses had to veil himself. Amen. Do you see it? Wherever the Word is, it's veiled. Moses had the Word. Now remember, after the Word was made manifest, Moses was Moses again. See? But while that Word was in him to be given out, he was God. For he wasn't Moses no more. He had the Word of the Lord for that age. Nothing could touch him till that was over. He had that Word with him. So therefore, when he come, the people turned their heads. They couldn't understand. They'd been changed. He was a different fellow. He come with that Word, and he put a veil, the Bible said, over his face. For he had the Word, and he was the Word to them. Now look, if Moses, oh brother, here's going to be an insult. But if Moses, as Paul said here in 2 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, if Moses had to veil his face with that type of glory upon him, see, because that was natural glory, that was a natural law, and if Moses, knowing that that law had to perish, but the glory was so great that it blinded the people so they had to put a veil over his face, how much more will it be? Spiritual blinded people. That glory was to fade away. But this glory won't fade away. See? Moses had the carnal laws, the condemnation, no grace, no nothing. It just condemned you. But this we're speaking about, that had no pardon. That just told you what you was. This gives you a way out. And when that Word is unveiled, oh my, what kind of a face will it be? It'll have to be veiled. It's got to be veiled. Now notice. So the Spirit is veiled in a human temple. See, He to speak the natural words with a natural veil. Now, Paul's speaking here now. And in this sense, the Spirit Word, we are ministers not of the letter, the law, but able ministers of the Spirit. That the Spirit takes the letter and manifests it. That was just law. You had to go look at it and say, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not do this, that, or the other. See? You had to look at that. But this is Spirit that comes up on the promised Word for this age and brings forth and manifests not 2 tables of stone, but the presence of the living God. Not a mythical thought somebody made up or some Houdini a trick, but the very promise of God revealed and made manifest right before us. What sort of a veil will that be behind? And to lose that was so great to even the people said, they said when they seen Jehovah come down in this pillar of fire and begin to shake the earth and the things He done, and the mountain on fire, and even if anybody tried to go to that mountain, perished. It was so great that even Moses feared the quake. Then if that time He shook just the mountain, this time He'll shake heavens and earth.